So the one thing that will make you instantly a better player is the details. Let me tell you a story or just an example. It will sound better. Last week, I was a coach at Carver Camp. If you don't know Carver is something like a not a roadmap, but it's a plan. Yeah, plan how to become a better player. If I can say, if I can describe like that. And I was a career coach at the camp, and I I've worked with the players who didn't know about 1v1 almost anything, and I get them from this level to this. Literally, in 5 days, they got better for 5 times maybe. Literally, for 5 times, they got better. Because, yes, we played a lot of 1v1 games, of course, but mainly because I worked with the details. If you don't work with the details, then you do mistakes, obviously. As a kid or as a player who just developed, you do some mistakes, and when you do it and no one say about the wrong things, anything about your mistakes, then you think that you do it better. So you continue to repeat it, to repeat the same mistake and another, and another. And maybe you are a good player in 1v1, but because you have a bad habits, a bad details, because you do bad habits during the 1v1 situation, you cannot perform good, and because of it you're not successful. Let me break down this topic. If you don't know me, my name is Daniel and I'm a football development coach. I worked as a career coach at career camps, and also I am a football academy coach. I work in the biggest academy in the Czech Republic, Slavia Prague. And before we start, I would like to remind you that I have my own course and community that you can get by clicking the link down below in the description. Grab the tea, sit down and enjoy the video. And let's go back to the camp. Yeah, I had a players, yeah, who used to be there, yeah, who used to be like average in this skill. Everyone who was there was average. Someone who didn't want to get better, then they're still there, yeah. But most of the most of the players that I coached, they got better. And yeah, I saw how they play, I saw the mistakes, and I started to work with them. After like each duel, I came to player and I said to him about those mistakes, yeah? Or during the game, I said that you need to play faster, or you need to just get as quick as it's possible behind him, or just you need to create a space so you can shoot, and etc. Yeah, I worked with the details. I was telling them their mistakes, and who wanted, they then he no sorry the players who wanted to get better, they listened to me, and they just tried to improve it, yeah, tried to do it differently, tried to do it I forget the word, sorry. Yes, they listened to me, yeah. And literally they are fast, yeah, they are fast players. They are I can say good on the ball. They have a good ball mastery, but they had a problem that they they didn't like know how to play 1v1. They had bad habits inside of them. Yeah, so I teach them some 1v1 skills, and I worked with them on those details. And literally in 5 days, everyone who tried to get better, who was listening to me, they got better like crazy, literally, for 5 times at least. Yeah, maybe someone more. They literally got crazy. Yeah, and I'm so glad that I teach them those things. That I teach them how to play on nuance, because I believe that in our country we have a problem with those kind of players, because most of the coaches in the Czech Republic are like are don't like they don't like this kind of players. They just want players who always run, who just no with no what is the word, creativity. Yeah, with no creativity, just work, just like work, I mean, just run, press, fight, press, fight, long ball behind the defense, fight, somehow win the ball behind the defense. Yeah, long ball, I mean, not just a good ball, no, they're just a long ball behind the defense. Someone, yeah, they try to 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 play a good long balls, but most of the time just long balls behind the defense. Yeah, and because of it, we have a problem with this kind of players. And I also see, as a coach who who is like who is U8 assistant coach in the academy, and also I work in another club as a U12 U12 assistant coach, and I see that when we play in some tournaments, all I always see like the players who do the things in the wrong way, who do bad habits. Yeah, and coaches, they don't care about this. Probably don't see it. Yeah, which is okay. Like maybe 1 year ago, I also didn't see a lot of things, but they don't see it, or maybe they see it, but they don't know how to say it correctly, so the kid will change it. They just scream on them and other things. Yeah, and some of the, not some, in every team I see a good, at least one good player, one fast player who is good on the ball, but he do a bad habits. He he just he don't like aim behind the defender. He just aim to the sides. He don't, yeah, just the bad habits. Yeah, in terms of 1v1, and coaches there don't care about this, and because of it, they repeat the same mistakes. Yeah, but when you work with the players on this, on the bad habits, yeah, and then they will just get better instantly. Why? Because they're good on the ball, they're fast, they have a good ball mastery skill, but they do the bad habits. And as soon as you will start to work with them, to start with to start to work on details, then they will get instantly better. Then you will see the big difference, because you will probably say that, okay, I I do a bad habits, or someone do a bad habits, but he's still a good. But why he's good? Is he good because he do, I know, because he is good in 1v1, or because he just have something above the 1v1 in most of the scenario, and I can say every time, is because they have something else. Yeah, they have something above, like above the 1v1 skill. They're maybe fast, or they may be strong, because when you have a 60 kilo guy and 80 kilo guy, then it's quite hard for the 60 kilo guy to take a ball from 80 kilo guy. Of course, it's hard. So he just win 1v1 duels because of its strength. But when they will get older, then most of the players in adult football, they are somewhere there, yeah, on strength. They are basically everyone have the same. No, how I can describe it? Like they are. Fuck, I don't know how to describe it. Like, don't care. Just you will not win a duels because of your strength. You will not. This guy will not win a duels because then he will just play only against players who has the same weight as he. So then he will have nothing. Yeah. So you need to work on details. Details will make you instantly good players. And details, when you will do only a good habits, if I can say it like that, you will get instantly better, but it will not make you a professional player. Yeah, it will not make you instantly academy player. No, it will just you got better. Yes, you got better, but you need to have something else. Yeah, you need to have something about it. Yeah, it is a powerful tool, but you need to use it in the right way. If you will use it in the wrong way, then it will have no effect. How you can work on details? Well, firstly, I recommend you to do drills, 1v1 drills, not against someone, against some player, but against a cone, against no one. Just to go against a cone and then think about those details. When you should do a skill, when you are in full speed, when you should do it when you slow it down. You know, this kind of details. And then you will reprogram your brain, and when you reprogram your brain, then you can move on to play against players, yeah. And then you play, you try to think about this, but it's very hard to think about this, yeah. The easiest way is just to train with an individual coach, because good individual coach would don't just like make a drills, but he also see those details. Individual coach can tell you during the game or after each duel about your weaknesses, about your mistake, and then you can improve it. And then you can fully reprogram your brain, and then you will just get instantly better, and then you can work on by just playing a lot of 1v1s, but like you the main foundation, you have the foundation, which is key. The foundation is key. When you have foundation, then you can add something about it, and you will just get more better and better and better. I hope you learned something new. If yes, then please subscribe to my channel and let me know down below in the comments which topic I should discover in my next videos. Thank you. Click the link down below in the description to get access to my course and community on the same topic as my channel, which is how to join a professional football academy. Thank you, and the most important, enjoy your journey.